Hello, really nice to be here again. I hope you've had a good week. I know that Julie and the team are thinking of you loads, and we're all, hoping that this ends soon. But in the meantime, let's enjoy a bit of exercise together. We're going to do some of the same exercise this week as we did last week, and we're also going to do a few new ones. So if you can have a couple of tins handy. I've got some chickpeas and some butter bean tins, if you could have those handy or something. I'll give you a minute to do that while I chat about my dog. So I've got those on the side. So and here's Muppet. She's now 10 days in from her operation. She had her gallbladder out. She's doing really well. So she's going to just be with us for some of the time. She'll get a few treats, which she really loves. And she sends a little wave to you all. Okay. So, as you know, we start with a warm-up. We then go into the main exercises, and then we do a cool down. So, do what you can. Don't push yourself. If you need to stop, then that's fine. Just do the ones that you like to do. And the most important thing is to have fun. And remember that exercise lifts our moods, make us feel a little bit better, which is what it's all about. And just remember that the team at Future Roots are thinking of you. Okay, so shall we start? Let's just, you can use the seat with the arms if you need to, or just a seat that's nice and firm, and just check you've got the right footwear, nice, good footwear, loose clothing. Okay, so let's just sit up. I've got a frog in my throat now. So, sit up nice and straight, okay? Just thinking about bringing your shoulders down, relaxing, and we're going to start by looking towards our right. So over to our right, over our shoulder, and back to the front. And over to the left. And back to the front. And over to the right. And back to the front. And over to the left. And back to the front. And we're just going to tip off our head to the right, just stretching our neck. And back to the front, and stretching the other way, and back to the front, and one more, stretching that neck over to the side, back to the front, and over to the other side, and back to the front. Okay, so now we're going to loosen our shoulders, so give those shoulders a really good round to the back, open out. We often hold tension here, so give it a good rotate. And then we're going to bring our shoulders to the front. Really nice rotation round. Feeling any tension draining away. Okay, now we're going to swing our arms. So give them a little bit of a swing. So just a little swing to start with. And then we're going to swing a little bit higher. So nice swing up and down. Lovely. And then bring it down so you're swinging just gently. Okay, so now we're going to bring our arms together, hold our elbows, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to do a circle round. So this is as far as you can go, okay? So if you can't go very high, then don't worry. Just do what you can. So going round one way, and one more, and then we're going to reverse. So we're going to go round the other way. So round the other way. So you should feel your shoulders are now nice and loose. And one more. And then stop. Okay, so now we're going to look round to our right. So we're going to bring our left hand over to our right knee. And we're going to bring ourselves back and turn around and twist round to look over our shoulder. And then back to the front. Bring our right hand onto our left knee and over to the other side, twisting around. And we're going to do the same again. So left hand on right knee, twisting around. And right hand on left knee and twisting around. Really good for being able to see who's behind you, to put your safety belt on, all those things that we need, and we often don't do it. So nice little bit of twist. Okay, so now we're going to just put our hands behind our bottom. We're going to really lift our chest. So we're arching our back, lifting our chest up. Okay, really feel that stretch. And then we're just going to slump down. And again, lifting right up, bringing the chin up, lifting that chest, and then slump down. And one more, bringing ourselves up, and slump down. Okay, so I think it's time to go for a walk and get our cardio up a little bit. So it's a beautiful day today, the sun's out. Muppet, are you going to come with us? Oh, she's saying, you haven't given me a treat for being on the film, so I better give her a treat before we start our walk. So you just better be ready. We're going to get our cardio up. Right, Muppet, you're going to come over here, show how lovely you sit. You sit, come sit, sit. Oh look, she's doing tricks for you. There we go. Okay, so we've had our little bit of warm up, and now we're going to get our cardio going. So beautiful day. We're going to go out into the fields because it's such a lovely day. We want to check on our little lambs. We want to check on the cows. We want to check everything's fine, that the gates are closed this time. And so let's just start by a little bit of moving our legs up and down and just moving our arms gently. Oh, she thinks she's going to have another treat now. Muppet, you going to have another treat? Okay, so we're going through the fields. It's very beautiful, but it did rain overnight. I don't know whether any of you noticed the other night it did rain overnight. So actually there are some quite big puddles. So we do need to go through the puddles. They're a little bit, well, you can get your feet stuck in them anyway. So we're going to have to go lift our knees a little bit higher to get through those puddles. Just lifting those knees a little bit higher. Okay, we're through. Off we go. And it's looking good. The sheep are looking lovely. The gates are closed, which is great. But we do need to get over the stile. So we're going to have to do a little bit of climbing. So we're going to have to go over to our right, over to our left, bring our right foot back in, and over we go. We're over the stile. Brilliant. Right, we're off to go and see the cows. Okay. Oh, there's one cow that doesn't look quite right in the distance. I think we might do a little sprint to check it's okay. So let's give it a little sprint. Ready? If you can, get those legs moving, arms moving, bit of a sprint. Oh, we're there. And let's just check the cow this way, check the cow that way. And again, this way, and that way. Oh, it's enjoying that. And this way, and that way. It's fine, so that's really good. Pleased about that. Let's just check the rest of the field. Bring our right arm up and let's just turn and look around the whole field. They're looking good. In fact, they're coming towards us because they're always curious cows, aren't they? And let's go the other way and just check the field to the front and to the back. Yep, all good. They're looking great. And all the cows, they miss you. They'd like to see you. They really would. Okay, so let's do a little bit more. Let's just walk back across the field, through the soggy bit again, so lift those knees a little bit higher, getting through. And we're just going to go and check the chickens now. They're making quite a noise, so let's just go a little bit faster over to the chickens. And luckily for us, we've brought a bucket of chicken food, so we're just going to have to lean down, pick up a little bit of grain, and just give the chickens a little bit of food. And lean down, pick up a bit of grain, and spread the chicken food. You're hoping it's a treat, aren't you, Muppet? Lean down, pick up a little bit of chicken food, and move those fingers as you do it, and lean down, and a little bit more. And move those fingers out as you do it. The dog's really hoping for a treat there. She's thinking, you're not feeding the chickens, I want a treat. Okay, so we're now going to pick up a chicken, just check it's all right. So we're going to lean down, pick up a chicken, and bring it up on our lap. And then lean down, pick up a chicken, put it on our lap. Now, if you've ever picked up a chicken or tried to catch a chicken, you know that chickens will not stay still. You'd never pick up a chicken like this. But anyway, we're imagining that we've got very, very placid chickens. And we're picking the chicken up and bringing it down. Right, I think it's all looking good, Muppet, so we can walk back, have a cup of tea maybe. So let's get back, have a cup of tea, sit down. We've checked the animals. It's brilliant. They're all looking good. You think so too, Muppet. Okay, hopefully your heartbeat's a little bit higher now and you're feeling good. And you're coming to have your cup of tea, you need to look nice, you're going to meet your friends. So you're just going to check your hair's looking good. Just bring your arm up and just check that your hair's looking nice. Yeah, looking nice, I think so. And this is a great movement that we don't use very often. So just bringing your arm up over your head. I think we're looking good. I think we're looking good for the next step. We've done our warm up. I think we're all feeling warm. We're feeling good to go. Okay, so we're going to get up off the chair now. So if you remember from last week, there's 3 ways that we can get up. And if you need a chair with arms, that's fine. Just use the arms to get up, okay? So I'm just going to remind you again of getting up. So we need to sit forward in the chair, okay? We need to check that our feet are hip width apart, okay? Our feet are slightly tucked under our knees to give us the best possible base, okay? And if we're using a chair without arms, we can either bring our arms forward, lean forward, and bring ourselves up. And then we need to feel for the back of the chair, and we need to push our bottom out and bring ourselves down. Okay, the harder one is to come forwards and bring our arms together, okay? And feet, remember, all the same, feet hip width apart, feet slightly tucked under the knees, leaning forwards, bringing our bottom out and bringing ourselves up. And then feeling for the back of the chair and bringing ourselves down. Okay, I'm going to swap chairs because I'm going to use this one. Okay, so don't be worried if you can't do it and you just need to push up with the arms of the chair, then do that. That's fine. It's still, you're still working your arm, you're still working your arms, you're still working your legs, okay? So that's all we want. That's the good thing. Okay, so we're going to do this 3 times, okay? And hopefully in the last week you've been getting up and down off a chair at least 3 times, morning, evening and afternoon, through the day, because this is brilliant exercise. It's good for your legs, it's good for your balance, it's good for everything. So if you look a bit silly doing it 3 times, no one's watching you at the moment. Okay, so off we go. Just check your posture again, feet hip width apart. And I'm going to do it like this, and off we go. Forward in the chair, 1, 2, 3, bringing ourselves forward and up. Feeling for the back of the chair, and then bringing ourselves down. Okay, move your bottom forward again in the chair. Just check your posture again. Check that your feet are hip width apart, and off we go again. 1, 2, 3, bringing ourselves up, and then feeling for the back of the chair, and then pushing our bottom out, bringing ourselves down, and sitting back down again. Right, one more time up it. Okay, feet forward, bottom forward. We're going to go up like this time. Okay, after 3, 1, 2, 3, leaning forward, bottom out, bringing ourselves forward. Feeling for the back of the chair, and then pushing our bottom out, and bringing ourselves forward. Well, I'm feeling quite warm now. I should think you're feeling a bit warm. So I think we've done really, really well. So I think we should do one more. Just get ourselves up. Okay, so bringing ourselves forward on the chair. Feet hip width apart. I'm going to cross my arms across my chest. And after 3, 1, 2, 3, bring myself forward. And up I go. Okay, so now we're going to do a few exercises behind the chair. We did these last time, so you're going to remember them. And hopefully you've been doing them around the house at the sink and around when you've been washing your teeth and so on. So let's just have the chair this way round to start with. So we're going to go up onto our toes. So just check that your feet are hip width apart. You're nice and straight, and you're imagining that piece of string keeping your back nice and straight and tall. Okay, so we're using the chair to keep us nice and balanced, and so we don't have any worries about falling over or anything, okay? So we're going to go up onto our toes. So right up onto our toes and down. And we're going to do that 10 times. So we're going to go up and down and 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 up and down. 2 more, and up, and down, and up, and down. And give yourself a little movement of your legs just to check that you're not going to get any cramp or anything. Just a little tap like this. Okay, so feet still hip width apart, and we're going to go up onto our heels this time. So bringing our toes up. All right, so again, we're holding on to the chair to keep our balance, and we're going to go up with our toes and down, and up with our toes and down. We're going to do this 10 times. So we're on number 3, and down, and 4, and down, and 5, and down, and 6, and down, and 7, and down, and 8, and down, and 9, and down, and 10, and down. And then give your feet a little trot. Keep that circulation. Okay, a little bit of balance now. So we're going to put our right foot in front of our left foot. Okay, and we're just going to see how much we need that chair to balance. Okay, like you're on a tightrope. Okay, and if you've been practicing this week, you might find that you were quite wobbly to start with. You might find you've got a little bit better if you've practiced. Okay, all right, so just stand there for a little bit, and then we're going to bring the other foot in front of that, the left foot in front of the right foot, like you're on a tightrope, and you should be feeling your muscles all around here working hard to keep you upright. Okay, we're going to do once more. Right foot in front of left foot. So staring straight ahead, keeping that balance. And then the other way. Left foot in front of right foot. And a little march just to keep the circulation going. Okay, so now we're going to work our hips. So we want to be hip width apart. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. So hip width apart, our feet, and we're going to bring our right leg to the side. So we're going to lift at the hip. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to lean this way and bring you want to stay nice and straight, okay, as you're doing it. Okay, so bringing your right hip out to the side, but you want to stay nice and straight. So no leaning, okay, you want to stay nice and straight, bringing that leg out to the side, okay? So off we go, and I'll bring it, well, I can't probably show you on that side, so we're going to do the right leg, and then I'll turn so you can see it on the other side. So off we go, we're going to do 5. Okay, so we're going to come up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and one more, up, and down. You should really feel that one. And we're going to do the left side. I'll do it this way round, okay? And we're going to go up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. And last one, and up and down. Okay, last exercise now. We're going to do a bit of side stepping. So you've got to imagine a log on either side of you. You want to just bring that knee up and step over that log. And bring your other leg and step over. And step over that log. And step over. And step over that log. And step over. And one more. Step over that log. And step over. Lovely. Right, we're going to sit down again. We're going to get those tins out now. Here they are, my lovely tins. How are you finding it, Muppet? Is it very boring? Are you bored? Oh no, she says she's enjoying it. You enjoying it? You'd enjoy it even more if you had a treat, wouldn't you? Yes, you would, because you're going to be in the way. Muppet, if I put my tins down, this is not going to work, is it? No. We're going to move you to the side. Let's get her a little treat. She's doing well. Right, little treat for you, Muppet. You have to come and sit over here. Come in, sit here, that's it. Okay, so your tins, you want to bring them quite near to you, okay? And we're just going to do a bit of stepping up onto our tins. Hopefully, yeah, she's thinking, oh, is there a treat there? No, no, no. Right, okay, over this way, this way, this way, this way. You have to sit this way. There we go. There you go. Sit yourself down there. Oh, yes. Okay, so we're going to go up onto our tin and down. Up onto our tin and down. Up onto our tin. She thinks it's dog food. And down. Up onto our tin. Muppet, you're not being very helpful. And up onto our tin and down. Up onto our tin. Right, you're going to have to get out of the way. That's it. Out of the way. Right. Okay, so we're going to go a little bit faster. We're going to go up, 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 up. Okay. So bring the tins a little bit nearer because we're going to go over this time. So we're going to place our feet between the tins and we're going to go over the tin, 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 and again, over the tin, over the tin, over the tin, over the tin. Right. You're really hoping this is dog food. Right, now we're going to put our tins down on the floor and we're going to roll our tins. So this is good for coordination. Okay, we're just going to do one at a time. So bringing, and probably your tins will run away with you. But anyway, just see how you get on, bringing it up and down. Just rolling it along. Have to concentrate on this one. You might have to bring it back in the middle again. They've got a life of their own, these tins. So rolling them along. Good old roll. And let's do the other side. Roll. And roll. And roll. And roll. And one more. Roll. And roll. Oh, and don't forget to smile. Oh, I'm losing control of my tins. And roll. I think this will get everybody laughing, these tins going everywhere. But you get the idea. Okay, let's bring those tins back up. And let's just do a little bit more side stepping. Ooh. And over we go. So step over, step over, step over, step over. Step on, step on, step over, step over. Step on, step on, step over, step over. Step on, step on, step over, step over. Can we do a bit of a round? Woo! And around. Woo! Right, Muppet, you were looking at that, weren't you? Thinking, what's she doing? What's she doing? Okay, so we just got our tins now. We'll just have them in our arms. We're going to do a little bit of strength in our arms. She's definitely thinking her dog food is moving around now. Okay, so we're just going to bring it up to our shoulders and down. And up to our shoulders. 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 And down. And if we can bring them up and just do a little bit of moving around here. And back in. And bring them out. And a little bit of moving just here. You should be able to feel that. And back in. And a little bit moving here. And back in. And a little bit moving out here. And back in. And if we're feeling brave, bringing it up and down. And up. And down. And up. And down. Right, I think we've done enough with that, haven't we? Did you enjoy that? Yes? No? Okay, so we're going down to our cool downs now. Okay, I think we've worked really hard. I think we've probably worked harder than last week. I think I've got a bit warmer than last week. And we'll probably use the tins again next week. See how you get on. Okay, so we're going to sit up nice and tall and straight with our shoulders down, okay? And we're going to just look to our right. And back to the front. And look to our left. And back to the front. And look to the right. And back to the front. And look to the left. And back to the front. And give those shoulders a nice round, stretch. You've worked them hard with all that tin work. So just roll them around and then roll them back the other way. Give them a nice... Okay, we're just going to swing them again, just loosen them off. But before we do that, we're just going to give a little clean as well. We need to just check that the tractor's looking clean. It's been looking a bit dirty, so we're just going to give it a little bit of a polish at the front. And we're just going to give it a little, just go around the other way, little polish. And then a little polish on the windscreen. So nice little polish that way, get rid of all the mud, and that way, so we can actually see out. And it's looking good, brilliant. And a little shake of the arms. Lovely. Okay, so now we're going to bring our arms across the chest and we're going to just twist round towards the right and back to the front and twist round towards the left and back to the front and one more to the right and back to the front and to the left and back to the front. Okay, so we're going to put our hands behind our bottom again and we're going to stretch up nice and tall, really open up that chest, shoulders back, stretching up and slump forwards. And again, stretching up and slump forwards. And one more, stretching up and slump forwards. Okay, so now we're going to just reach to the side. So we're going to put our hand on our waist, our left hand, and we're just going to reach down, just a little stretch that way and coming back up. And our right hand on our waist and just stretching down and slowly coming back up. And again, other way, stretching down and coming back up and stretching down and coming back up. Okay, so now we're just going to stretch our right leg out. Okay, put our hands on our knees, on the one that isn't bent, and we're just going to stretch down. You should feel a bit of a stretch going down your leg there. So just stretch down, hold it, and bring yourself up. And then bring your other leg out, so your left leg stretching it out. Put your hands on your knees, bring yourself down. You should feel a bit of a stretch behind your knee on that side. And bring it up. Okay, so now we're going to go up onto our toes and down. And up onto our toes, and down, and up onto our toes, and down, up onto our toes, and down, up onto our toes, and down. And we're going to bring our heels, our toes up, so onto our heels, and down, and onto our heels, and down, and onto our heels, and down, and onto our heels and down. Okay, finishing off just to check you're all concentrating as last time. So we're just going to do a little bit of a fun thing at the end. Oh, Muppet's joining us. She thinks that's less boring, don't you? Yeah, she thinks it was getting a bit boring. So we're going to do across to our shoulder, forwards, forwards, waist, waist, shoulder, shoulder, forwards, forwards, waist, waist. Okay, so we should have got that from last week. We'll do it slowly once more and then we're going to just go a little bit faster. So shoulder, shoulder, forwards, forwards, waist, waist. So we're going to do it going really fast now, okay? Shoulder, shoulder, forwards, forwards, waist, waist. Shoulder, shoulder, forwards, forwards, waist, waist. Shoulder, shoulder, forwards, forwards, waist, waist. Shoulder, shoulder, waist, waist. Okay, add another one in. So we're going to go shoulder, shoulder, forwards, forwards, out, out, waist, waist. 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 Go really fast. Shoulder, shoulder, forwards, forwards, out, out, waist, waist. Shoulder, shoulder, forward. Do you get the muddle? Anyway, so I think we've come to the end of our second session. It's been lovely to be with you again, and practice this week. Have fun. Enjoy, do a little bit, don't do it all. If you don't feel like doing it all, just do a little bit, or repeat it. Remember, you can do it around the house. You don't have to do it in this sort of way. You kind of know the exercises. So if you're at the sink and you just think, okay, I'm going to do a little bit of balance, just move my legs, just keep moving. That's what it's all about, just to keep moving and to do it around the house when you're doing things. So that's really important. Just to have fun and just enjoy yourselves. So last week, I said I'd put a song on that you'd all recognise, and you probably all thought, what is this song? Well, what happened was I did put a song that you probably would have all recognised, but what I didn't realise was that it was copyrighted. So when I put it on YouTube, they blocked it. So then I put a nice little jig, 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 a little bit of country dancing. So if you were thinking, should I know this song? Should I know this country dancing? Is it something very popular? Well, probably not. It's just a beautiful little jig, but it's certainly not something that you probably have recognised. So sorry about that. So we're going to put the jig on at the end, just to finish off, just to lighten the mood. And remember, keep those exercise smiley muscles working this week. And I'll be with you next week. And I know that Julie and the team just wish you loads of love.